Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to the Battle of Borodino. I am your host as always. Now, without further ado, let's see what the French have gotten up to. Bunch of hidden movements, so possibly a bunch of reinforcements arriving. Looks like the French are wanting to cross the stream. Yeah, looks like they're wanting to cross the Volna Brook. Alright, that's a bit more skirmishers now lost. Uh-oh, that's gonna hurt. Oof. Not as much as I thought it would, to be fair. This will hurt, though. So again, the French have taken the Shevardino redoubt. Prussian combined Uhlans. There's Carabineers. He is throwing a lot of cavalry at me, as he wants to obviously prevent my withdrawal towards the Raevsky redoubt. Speed it up for a minute, as it's just going to be a bunch of skirmish fire for the moment. There goes them. Drive them back. Drive them back. Yeah. Alright, 4 units undisordered out of 7. 3 units rallied out of 4. No units routed. So, first and foremost, let's continue to get these elements out of the way. Well, we'll deal with them in a minute and get them back into regular formation. But for now, we will continue to fall back in some disorder, but we are going to look to reorder fairly quickly, if possible. Ouch, that hurt like hell. We'll shoot them in the face with what's left of that lot. The 1st Battalion of the 50th Jaegers are dead. There is no two ways about that. So, in this case, we will continue to fall back every step of the way possible. We are going to break them down into all skirmishers. And we'll bring the Kiev Dragoons this way. And then face them this direction. The Cuirassier. We will bring these boys this way. As I continue to try and fall back. Don't have any guns in position. But we can change that fairly quickly. The French have, kindly enough, French have been kind enough to actually release some of my own troops. So, obviously not intentionally, but they have done so. So in my case, the Kiev Dragoons, the Kiev Grenadiers will be working with the Moscows. So again, I will then start to throw some of these out as I continue to try and play delay and keep away. So what have we got there? 3rd Chevo Lanciers, 8th Polish Uhlans, and 2nd Combined Prussian Hussars. What look like Prussian Uhlan. Lots of chasseurs. Some Hussars. What else? Some cuirassiers, but beyond that, nothing too crazy. But he has taken the Shevardino redoubt. The Cossacks will release soon enough, which will give me ample opportunity to do certain things. And in this case, do I want to hold on to Borodino or do I abandon it? I mean, I am very tempted to hold on to it for fairly obvious reasons. It's 1, Borodino, 2, it's sort of quite a very useful position given that it stops the French really doing much over here. But it also means all this line is pretty much wasted. So I might abandon it, but at least not for now. If I do abandon it, it's not going to be for at least until early morning. If I am going to abandon, and then they'll form square there just to keep the retreat path open in case the cavalry want to do anything. But for now, once again, I am tempted so who's this? 2nd Army Reserves. So we have got where is Kutuzov? You're not actually in the most optimal position up there. You're in a decent spot to command one side of the army, but you're not in a good spot to command the whole goddamn army. So, Kutuzov, I know you are technically ill, and you're also old, but in this case, you are on the move. I will probably place him at Mikhailovo. Yeah, place him at Mikhailovo and he should be able to get effective command of both sides of the army. Especially if I place Bagration a bit further back. There's absolutely no need for him to be this far forward. As for General Borodin, what time is dusk? So let's have a look-see. Dusk will be at 6:15, so we then have about an hour of twilight, so about 7:15. We'll say 7:30 will be night time. So we'll have about a night. So 7:30 should be roughly when dark happens. So in that case, I am very much So what have we got? We've got, what, about three odd hours until dark. So as long as I hold the Brigation flechettes for the night, I think that will be perfectly fine. As for the rest of the battle line, that's going to be a little bit more questionable. I can see why we have certain batteries divided, because then we can actually put battalions into the same hex. A 12-gun battery is going to take up the entire goddamn hex. Who have we got here? Krutz, Doktorov, Tuchakov, Lifeguard Grenz, Taruda Grenz, Pavlov Grenz, St. Petersburg's 21st Jaeger, the Kaprosky Regiment. Now the question is, if I do send Tuchakov with the 3rd Infantry Corps and probably supported by Baron Koff and the 2nd Cavalry Corps to the south, they would, because I sort of want them to hold Utitsa and the Utitsa Mound. Because yes, I can just end my line here, for example, but then the French can just go round me by going down the old Moscow road. By holding Utitsa and the Utitsa Mound, I prevent that. So Platov and his Cossacks are probably going to do what they did historically. That is quite a few French guns. Don't know where they're going. And we know Napoleon's not yet on the field, so So again, my cavalry there are gonna have to play delay and keep away from my retreating column. But I think that is it. So yeah, we've lost quite a few men already. But that's to be expected given the situation we were in. But for now, I thank everyone for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this latest episode of Borodino. If you have, please consider to please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I would get it right eventually. But until next time, this has been Borodino, and I thank you for watching. I mean, I could melee here and probably cause not insignificant amounts of French casualties, at least here, for example. But the problem is, I will then, for example, if I do that, I do have the advantage. You know what? I'll do it. We'll have a little bit of a cavalry battle. It's not going to do much, but it might cause just that little bit of chaos. So, for now, I once again thank everyone for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all with the next part of Borodino. So until then, bye bye for now.